All right, CWF Universe, here it is, another night in the Lordatorium, another night of CWF action. I'm the captain. You're not. Remember that. You'll be fine in your life. But we have an action-packed show for you tonight. You don't want to miss any of it. If you got to go somewhere, hold it, because it's going to get really exciting. We've got Barrett Brown. We've got the Bishop. We've got Brian Hart. We've got the Guardian. Oh, we've got so many, and it's just going to get more and more exciting. Well, enough of that blathering on. Right now, without further ado, we're going to turn it over to the bearded one.
Welcome to Christian Wrestling Federation. Our first match tonight is for the CWF Interdenominational title. Coming to the ring first, weighing in at 276 pounds, representing Hart's legacy and accompanied by the Bible Club band, the Guardian.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Christian Wrestling Federation. I'm Bobby Graham, and I know things, and one thing I know is that we've got an action-packed night ahead of us, and we're starting off with a match for the interdenominational title as the Guardian challenges the Bishop. And this is a match that I've been waiting to see for quite a long time, and quite honestly, I'm excited just to see the Guardian finally get a single title shot. He's been in the CWF for over 2 years now, and I believe this is his first opportunity in singles action. You see him accompanied by Ryan Hart, who is our CWF Texas champion. The opportunity for Hart's legacy to walk away with 2 championships tonight. Ryan Hart looking extremely confident. As always, the Guardian seems a lot calmer than usual. I have to wonder what they've got planned, what the strategy is to take on the Bishop. There's a ton of history between the Bishop and Ryan Hart, former tag team champions. They are both simultaneously
And now,
first ever
his
Four Corners
opponent,
champion.
weighing in at 200 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, your interdenominational champion, Bill, the real deal, Bishop.
Bill, the real deal Bishop, making his way to the ring. And look at this! Guardian attacks Bishop from behind! He's just clothing him. He's right here by the announce table. He takes off the interdenominational title, lays it here. And look at it. Oh, man, he just slammed him onto the table. He just slammed him. Oh, my goodness. The action is getting a little too close for comfort right now. He slams him into the table again. This is why we can't have nice things. Guardian taking full advantage. The match hasn't even started yet. What's he gonna do? Oh no, Guardian, no, he can't do that. Don't put him through the table. No. Bishop just barely gets out of it. Elbows to the head. Fighting for his life right here. That could have been dangerous. He's back at the table. This action is right here in front of me. I cannot believe this is going on. Bishop reverses the Irish whip, and Guardian goes head first into the corner, into the ring post. Action hot and heavy right now, and this is just the start to the show. I can't believe this. Bishop back in the upper hand. Now the match officially starts as both men are in the ring. Bishop taking it to the Guardian. Guardian tried to get the upper hand. Bishop is not having any of it. Bishop, a 20-year veteran. He's fighting. Uh-oh. Guardian counters. He's got to go for a powerbomb. Powerbomb. Is that going to be enough? Guardian, pin him. What are you doing? You're wasting time. Pin him. Beard, why is he not pinning him? What is going through Guardian's brain right now?
It looks like this is just a huge ego stroke by the Guardian right now. Just strutting.
Look at this. He's got a Greco-Roman throat hold. The ref calls it a choke.
I'm not sure why he feels like he needs to choke him. He had him.
This is the thing about the Guardian. Guardian loves to inflict pain. That is why he does this. It's not just about the money. It's not just about gold. It's not just about fame. He enjoys making people hurt, making people suffer. If you haven't talked to Guardian, he is not a happy man, and he wants to make sure everyone else is just as miserable as he is. But man, does he look good doing it.
Bishop is completely glassy-eyed at this point. I'm not sure he even has a clue where he's at.
Well, he's getting the wind choked out of him right now. Referee Judge Hudson's administering the 5 count. Guardian takes it to 4.5. Guardian standing tall. Bishop not looking good right now.
Look, I know that the Guardian has him. I'm literally on the ropes right now. Literally on the ropes. But if he's not careful, I've seen Bishop come back from worse.
Bishop is very resilient. He's been 18, 19, 20 years in the business. He's held every title in the Christian Wrestling Federation. He is Four Corners champion, first ever Four Corners champion, simultaneously with Ryan Hart. And that's how he became the interdenominational champion a couple months ago.
I would not have expected this turnout from Bishop. He is getting manhandled. I'm not sure he was even 100% walking through the curtain by what we're seeing here tonight.
He's definitely not 100% right now. Guardian's making sure of that. I'm just concerned that he's taking a little too much time jaw-jacking with the crowd, and he needs to capitalize. You cannot give the Bishop an opportunity to breathe. You cannot give a Bishop an opportunity to think, because he is so resilient. He's been in there with so many great wrestlers, from Tim Storm to Barrett Brown to Elijah Burke, and here he goes. He's choking him again.
If Guardian's not careful, 5 count or not, referee Josh Hudgens is going to stop this match and disqualify him. At some point, referee is going to have enough and just be done.
It is at the referee's discretion, but Josh Hudgens knows the implications of this match, it being a title match. He wants to see a clear winner decided. And whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, the Guardian is adhering to the rules. You have a 5 count to break the hold. It's at the 5 that there's a disqualification. Here you hear the crowd solidly behind the Bishop. Is he going to be able to garner that energy, to channel that, to fight off the Guardian? Here we go with the Irish whip into the corner. Big man coming at him. Vicious clothesline. Knocks the Bishop down, and once again, Guardian needs to capitalize. He needs to go for the pin.
He is walking around and strutting. You can't... What's he got on him? What hold is this, Bobby? I can't get a good look at this.
It looked to be like he was pulling back on his head while putting all his 275 pounds on the Bishop's back, making it very difficult to breathe. There's a big elbow from the Bishop out of desperation.
One elbow is not going to do it. Bishop is going to have to put together a combo and get some momentum here.
At that point, Beard, I think he was just trying to buy a few seconds to get to breathe. You see another elbow to the midsection. That's not going to be enough to put down the Guardian. Guardian, I've said time and time again, is the strongest man in Texas wrestling this side of a drug test. And it's going to take a lot to put him away tonight.
This onslaught is just absolutely vicious. I don't think Bishop has a clue where he's at this point.
I would have to agree with you. He might just be going on muscle memory, which happens if you've been in the ring for any amount of time, for an extended amount of time. Here we go for a pin. 1, 2, 2 count only.
That was instinct and instinct only, Bobby. I'll tell you that right now.
It looks like Bishop is on fumes. He is fighting on instinct here. Guardian just having his way with him, but he needs to capitalize. Here we go. Big body slam. Is that going to be enough? Elbow drop.
That is one big, massive elbow.
That is. And now he goes again. He's got a seated headlock on. Again, trying to cut off the circulation to the brain, make it difficult to not only breathe, but to function, period. Referee checking. Bishop just slapped him in the face, too.
Just open hand, and his meat, golly. that hand was easily the size of Phil's face.
He has some big old hands, that is for sure.
Just
Bishop.
meat hammers.
Bishop just rocked in the corner, and Guardian is wrestling at his pace. He's keeping the pace kind of slow, which works in his favor. Bishop typically runs a faster paced match. He counters, he gets out of the way. Bishop needs to capitalize. Cross factor! Is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough? Can he roll him over? 1, 2, 3. He barely got up. That was 2.5, 2 3/4 maybe.
Oh my God. Bishop has got to quit. Really, we're going to go all the way up to the top rope.
Bishop has got his second wind. He's got adrenaline pumping, but I don't know that he's really thinking this through. He needs to stay on top, but he's got to do something big here. He's in the high rent district. Goes with a crossbody. Guardian just catches him. World's strongest slam. Is that going to be enough? What are you doing, Guardian?
He just picked him up. He's not ready to dominate this and to finish this.
I think that was a big mistake by the Guardian, and pride goes before a fall, and we might see that here right now. He's got him up. He's going to do a running power slam. Yes, running power slam. We got a new champion.
Winner and new interdenominational champion, the Guardian.
And who is this in the ring with the Guardian? Is a fan gotten into the ring? What is going on here?
I have no idea who this guy is.
Security, here's Ryan Hart to celebrate. Hart's legacy now with 2 championships. This is incredible. And what is this fan doing? He's trying to shake Guardian's hand. Ryan Hart just steps over his former friend, the Bishop. Congratulate. There you see the embrace of the 2 champions.
Hey, look, I don't know who you are. Who are you?
My name is Millionaire Extraordinaire Norman, Oklahoma.
Okay, that's great, but who are you?
I am the host of next week's show of the 24th at the Hope Farms. We're going to have a wonderful show, and I want to be the first in to congratulate the Guardian on his fantastic win and ask him to headline our show next week.
Did you arrange this? I mean...
No, I'm sorry. I didn't plan to come up here. I just got excited. I've been following him forever. His tag team with Hart's Legacy is fantastic. I'm the host next week.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Unless you want to end up like him, get him out of my ring and you get out too.
All right.
Whoa!
Guardian having none of it. Mr. Millionaire Norman, Oklahoma, hosting our show next week, September 24th in Fort Worth, Texas. He wants the Guardian to headline. I'm all for it. As their manager, I am all for it. But Guardian wanted nothing to do with that man. He wants to celebrate, and I can't blame him. This is a well-deserved win by the Guardian. Hart's Legacy now with 2 championships. What an incredible way to start our show. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning. Still to come, we have words from Johnny Lawless. We've got some new contenders. Kilmore Nix is supposed to be in action. Barrett Brown is here. And our main event, we have Ryan Hart versus Adam Asher Apocalypse for the Texas title. Can they keep both championships by the end of the night? That's going to be a good question. Still to come here on CWF TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I was going to get to that here in a little bit, but thank you for beating me to it. Next Saturday, we are going to be in Fort Worth. Very rarely do you see 2 weekly shows from us right in a row, but you have the opportunity to get over to Fort Worth next week. We will have details later in this show. With that, I have the honor and privilege to invite to the ring now your CWF champion,
Nobody comes to the Father except me.
Bible Club. Eternal life.
He is the way
Lawless.
and he's Jesus Christ's gift.
Johnny Lawless.
Except for me, he is the way and he's
As I mentioned, our CWF heavyweight champion, Johnny Lawless, making his way to the ring. Johnny Lawless has been the CWF champion since December of last year. Fortunately, in almost 10-month title reign, he is the defining champion, facing every challenge that's come his way.
Jesus
Regulars
Christ,
in the
God came in the flesh,
Lodi,
comes again.
Gunner,
How long will his people be
he's not
rejecting
been
him?
afraid to face anybody. He's gone toe-to-toe with the best of them, and has still come out on top each and every month. And I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't been a fan of Johnny Lawless, but I respect his work ethic, I respect his hustle, I respect his determination, his fighting spirit, and he's been proven that he is the real deal. All due respect to Phil, the real deal Bishop, but he is the real deal when it comes to being a champion. I gotta wonder how long of a title reign can he have though? Is he going to be able to match that of the former champion Barrett Brown, who was the champion for almost 3 years? Only time is going to tell. Well, let's hear what Johnny Lawless has to say.
So Johnny, I understand you got something new that you wanted to tell everybody.
Now, let me guys, I don't know how many of you have watched wrestling for a long time. Raise your hands. All right. So you may or may not remember, Scott Steiner used to always say, Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Well, Johnny Lawless says John 3:16 is the verse you ought to look up. Say hallelujah if you hear me.
You never cease to amaze me, Johnny. So, you're supposed to have a match tonight, right?
I am the CWF champion.
And you want to be a fighting champion.
A fighting, defending champion.
But there's not an opponent lined up for you.
Listen, a couple months ago, there was a COVID issue, then I was out of town on vacation. I haven't had a match in the CWF in 3 months. Yeah, I would like some action tonight, but for some reason, no, I don't have an opponent on the books tonight.
And, I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure that everybody realized that we really realized that you were going to be here tonight. You've been gone, and no fault of your own, right? But it's hard to be a defending champion from afar.
It's hard to have a match via Zoom, yes.
You've had a few promos, you've done this, you've done that. We've heard you, we just haven't seen you.
Here I am. Let's dance. I put on my tights. I brought out my belt. I even put this goofy looking headband on, which I know you all think looks stupid. At least my wife does. She tells me all the time. But I'm ready for a fight, and I will take on anyone in the back. So, with that being said, I would like to challenge...
And it looks like Ryan Hart has had enough of Johnny Lawless's words. These two have been having a lot of friction over the last several months. I know Ryan Hart has expressed that he deserves a shot at the CWF title. Ryan Hart expressed he's not too happy at the fact that Johnny Lawless has not been defending his title.
Something must change before it's too late.
Let me be clear.
Whether Johnny Lawless is here or not, we hear the same thing month in and month out. I'm the fightingest champion there ever was. I'll take on anybody, send them out from the back. Well, you know what? You know what? I put together a short little resume of who I think you should face tonight. And number one on that list, I think, your opponent tonight should have been a former CWF champion, like me.
Facts.
And two on that list, let's say the CWF superstar should have been here for 16 years, like me. And finally, three, just like the last time you and I were in the ring in a tag match, 1, 2, 3, my hand was raised in victory. The third thing on this list, your opponent should love a major inconvenience.
Major inconvenience. Speaking of major inconvenience, PFC Graham, formerly managed by Major Inconvenience, is made the ring. What's his deal?
I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me. The beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from?
I'm in the back. I can't help but overhear your resume. A former CWF champion should face Johnny Lawless. A reign of 2 years, by the way.
PFC Grant. Well, aren't you a former CWF champion?
That's why I said 2 years, by the way. 16 years in this company.
I'm sorry, PFC Graham. How many years have you been in the CWF?
16 years in this company. What? Championships, titles, wins, losses, injuries that put me out for a year. I've done it all. The only difference is I don't need a bat or a bad attitude to be here.
Whoa, shots fired.
Now, that being said, you need an opponent tonight. I've been out. I'm just now coming back. Let's see if I still have what it takes. Let's see if I still have more matches ahead of me or fewer matches ahead of me. I don't know. But let's see if I can still hang with the best in this company right now.
I accept your challenge. Ryan Hart, you at least got what you wished for.
Johnny Lawless versus PFC Graham, and Ryan Hart looks dumbfounded. He had set the stage for him to make this challenge. I guess he was willing to face 2 matches in one night. But Johnny Lawless accepts the challenge of PFC Graham. Ryan Hart's not going to take this lightly, though.
My dear friend, The Beard, would you do us the honors and make this match official?
Just to be clear, you want this match, right, champ?
As Doc Holliday says, I'm your Huckleberry.
And to be doubly clear, you definitely want.
Absolutely! Come on, let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, do you want this match?
PFC Graham is fired up.
To my left, weighing in at 228 pounds, from Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, PFC Graham. And to my right, representing the Bible Club, weighing in at 231 pounds, from Damascus, Texas, your CWF heavyweight champion, Flawless Johnny Lawless.
Flawless Johnny Lawless versus PFC Graham. Now this is going to be a non-title match, but I'm anxious to see. PFC Graham says that he's got something to prove to himself, to the fans, and to the powers that be in the Christian Wrestling Federation. And hopefully he can show in this non-title match that he still deserves opportunities down the road at a CWF title match, or possibly one of the other singles titles. But I'm anxious to see how PFC Graham performs here. This is, like I said, Johnny Lawless is top level. Look at this. Ryan Hart grabs the leg, distracting Johnny Lawless, and PFC Graham honestly looks none too happy about it. But he does take advantage of the distraction. We have an Irish whip. Johnny Lawless catches the ropes and catches PFC Graham with a big boot. And he goes, Lawless up and over. Oh, and he just assaults Ryan Hart. I guess that's his payback for the trip a few minutes ago. So much for turn the other cheek, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what, being in the ring with these guys, I saw what was going on in their eyes. PFC Graham has a desperation within him to show that he's still got what he wants, what he has, to show that he hasn't lost a step, and to prove that he still belongs at the top of this company despite being out with injury for as long as he was.
PFC Graham has had some nagging injuries, but like he mentioned, he's a former CWF champion, and he held that title for over 2 years before finally losing it. And he wants, and I'll tell you, fans, if you've been in pro wrestling and you've ever held a championship, there's something addictive about having that, and you end up like addicted to that feeling of being a champion. And once you've tasted gold, you want to taste it again, and that's where PFC Graham is at right now. And he also just took a vicious clothesline from Johnny Lawless. Only a 2. Ryan Hart came out here talking like he was supposed to have, like he should have been the opponent for Johnny Lawless, and kind of got the spot stolen from him by PFC Graham. Imagine he is none too happy about that.
I'll tell you, from a mental perspective, PFC Graham had to be on his game to be in the back.
Look at that!
He came prepared. He came with his gear. He was ready. He heard what was going on in the ring. He had his wherewithal to recognize that.
Big Bulldog!
That what Ryan Hart was spewing, that he was describing PFC Graham at the same time.
I don't think Ryan Hart realized that. Oh, nice neck breaker, and I got to give it to PFC Graham. Look at this. Oh! I was so close. Lawless barely kicked out of that. I got to give it to PFC Graham. Like you said, he brought his gear. He wasn't scheduled for a match, but he brought his gear. He was ready. And then he listened to the opportunity. And just that resiliency, that attention to detail, that eagerness, that willingness to come out here and take a chance. I got to respect PFC Graham for that.
And we're sitting here talking about respecting PFC Graham, and yet across the ring from us, Ryan Hart's just sitting there. He's wearing his sunglasses. I don't know what's going through his mind, but I guarantee you it's no good. I know that we haven't seen the last of what he's got going on.
Look at that. Ryan Hart is studying. And look, he's grabbing the foot again. He is distracting him. And PFC Graham even calls him on it. He wants to earn this the right way. He doesn't want any favors. He doesn't want to help any. And referee Aaron Scott is ejecting Ryan Hart from ringside. Hart is none too happy about this.
He's trying to say, you can't do that, you can't do that. Well, guess what, Ryan Hart? Referee, the CWF official, absolutely can send you to the back.
Ryan Hart none too happy, but he needs to focus as he's got a title defense later on against Adam Asher the Apocalypse. Look at this. High five with schoolboy roll-up. Is this going to be enough? No. Nice face buster. Is that going to be enough?
PFC Graham with only the 2 count on the champ.
Like I said, I may not like Johnny Lawless, but I respect him. He's so resilient. He is so hard to beat. Now, PFC Graham stomping a mud hole into the CWF champion. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going all the way across. Huge drop kick to the chest off of that bottom turnbuckle.
Now he's going. What's he got? Having a full Nelson. Lawless counters with some elbows. He's got a couple strikes. Gets him into the ropes. Ducks the line. Ducks the elbow. Does press. He goes leg drop. PFC Graham's momentum has gone the other way. He's rocked right now. Going for the Texas Slam. Counters. Full Nelson. Elbows again. Lawless counters. Texas Slam. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3.
Winner by pinfall. And still CWF champion.
Bible Club. Eternal life.
He is the way and he's Jesus Christ.
Lawless.
Nobody comes
Johnny
to the Father
Lawless.
through me. He is the way and he's Jesus Christ. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. He is the way and he's Jesus Christ.
Johnny Lawless pulls out another victory, but PFC Graham came, he rocked his A-game, and he took Johnny Lawless to the limit. Great sign of respect there by Johnny Lawless.
The way, truth, and life, Jesus Christ, God came in the flesh once he comes again.
PFC Graham came, tremendous showing for the former CWF champion. Great respect shown by the current CWF champion.
With my angel set, you better just
Ladies and gentlemen, we got more to come. We're only halfway through this show. We're going to see 2 amazing matches. Still to come, Ryan Hartford, Adam Asher. We're going to hear from Barrett Brown. More action is still to come here on CWF TV.
But at least you'll have God on your side when it comes time. What you don't know is war, and before you know, it's gonna all be over. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. He is the way and he's Jesus Christ. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. He is the way and he's Jesus Christ. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. He is the way and he's Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen this next segment for years inside the CWF, but mostly on YouTube. Tonight, we've got him here. We've got him now, the captain with Captain's Corner.
Here we see the captain coming out for another edition of Captain's Corner.
All right. We have got the Captain's Corner tonight. Glad to see all of you here and glad that you are enjoying the CWF universe. We have a special guest in the corner tonight. Of course, for you humanoids who think it's free day at the fair, every day is a special guest right here in the CWF. We're going to bring him out here in a minute, and I want you all to show the proper reverence for my guest tonight. You've seen him worldwide, internationally. You've seen him on WWE. You've seen him on AEW. You've seen him everywhere, and most importantly, you have seen him on the Captain's Corner before. It's the king of Texas wrestling. It is Barrett Brown.
Barrett Brown coming out for an edition of the Captain's Corner. Anxious to see what he has to say. As Captain mentioned, we've seen him in WWE, we've seen him in AEW, we've seen him in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is the king of Texas. 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
I'm not understanding. I thought you were going to come in and kick butt, take names, chew bubblegum.
So I was scheduled to wrestle tonight, and unfortunately last weekend, guys, I suffered a separated AC joint. My shoulder blade basically separated from my collarbone. I am
hold on.
medically cleared to compete.
Let me call the wambulance. That's what these people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear your aches and your pains. They want to hear how you're going to break the spirit, break the soul of people like you've been doing for the last couple of years in the CWF. You beat them to the ground, you pummel them, and you knock them down. That's the Barrett Brown I want to see.
I really appreciate your enthusiasm, Captain.
I love it.
I appreciate that, but let me just say that the entirety of 2021, what you saw from me, was all to build up one Johnny Lawless, who is now the face of the CWF. Because at the end of the day, I'm a trainer. I love giving back to this business. And even though I cannot do that in the ring tonight, I know that we have already been talking on a microphone for about 45 minutes tonight. So I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to keep this sweet. We have a lot of brand new, up and coming, hungry talent in that locker room tonight.
Hungry.
And there's one such man back there by the name of Kilgore Nix, who, before he has the chance to come out here and interrupt me, because that seems to be the thing to do with me, I will give you an opportunity, Kilgore Nix, to come out here right now and address me.
Barrett Brown calling out his scheduled opponent for the evening, Kilgore Nix. Curious what Barrett has to say. I'm curious to get a good look at Kilgore Nix and also hear what he has to say about this. I'm sure he's disappointed to hear that Barrett Brown is injured. This would have been a huge opportunity.
You're not properly socially distancing. This is my show. You get over there.
So I'm going to do the respectful thing. Kilgore, if you have anything you want to say, please. The floor, my friend, is yours.
There's only one prospect here, and you're looking at him. When I was 15 years old, you gave me a shot. You let me step foot in a ring for the first time, and I never forgot that. So, this is the opportunity that I have been looking for. Everything that I have sacrificed in this business is for this moment right here. So, whenever you're ready, 100%.
We're going to break the fourth wall here for a second, because the person that I met, 7 or 8 years ago, is double the person I look at right now. You cut half of your body weight. You invested your life to bettering yourself, not for this business, but for your health. And look where you are now, in the best shape of your life. This man right here just graduated from one of the most prestigious professional wrestling schools on the planet, right? The Rhodes Wrestling Academy. And you won your match at the Student Showcase. When I look at you, I see the exact same fire, the exact same intensity that I had when I was cutting my teeth, making a name for myself in this business. And I know that when I look at you, you have wanted this match for so long. You're not the only one upset that this isn't happening. Let me tell you this. I look at you, and I know you don't want me at any less than 100%. Is that correct? But Kilgore Nix, let's make this interesting, because around the CWF, we don't just give out opportunities. I came prepared, buddy. I came prepared. Hey, Beard, come here. I have an idea. And I also need a referee. I put together some note cards for you, my friend, because what's about to happen? We're going to have a 6-man over the top rope elimination match. The final 2 competitors go one-on-one. Pinfall or submission, the last man standing will fight me in November when I get back from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So Kilgore,
wow,
If you want this as bad as I think that you do, then how about you get in that ring and you prove it?
Wow.
Well, there you have it. That's an exciting corner. We've got a whole new thing all set for you. I'm the captain. He's not the captain because he's Barrett Brown and, well, he's some newbie. But I tell you what, Captain Al.
Barrett, I got one question. You got to buy off on all of these, this whole thing, right? I think everybody here wants to see this.
I know I want to see
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, your next match is a 6-man elimination match. I'm so excited. The first 4 goodness gracious, elimination. The first 4 eliminations will happen as wrestlers are thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the ground. The final 2 competitors in the ring will wrestle to pinfall or submission, with the winner being awarded a match with a 100% ready Barrett Brown in November. With that, let's get these guys out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited for this impromptu opportunity for 6 young guns here in CWF.
Coming to the ring first. Weighing in at 1/4 mare from Greenville, Texas, Thunder.
We've seen Thunder here in CWF, and he's been impressive the last several times that we've seen him in action. And I can't wait to see what he
From
does with this
Hutto,
opportunity.
Texas, weighing in at 185 pounds, Charles Crawford.
No gimmick needed. Charles Crawford, also a graduate of the Rhodes Wrestling Academy.
From Archer City, Texas, weighing in at 160 pounds, Omega!
Omega, the ultimate underdog, also gets an opportunity in this 6-man scramble.
Now residing in Austin, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, Slim 7.
Slim 7, the 5th entrance in this match. He is also a graduate of the Rhodes Wrestling Academy. He's actually the RWA champion right now.
Coming to us from Kenya in East Africa, weighing in at 185 pounds,
Malachi making his return to the Christian Wrestling Federation. We haven't seen him in a couple of years, but he has been active on the independent scene, and he is currently the TIPW Tag Team Champions in his tag team called Vengeful Kingdom.
Competitor number 6 from Kilgore, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kilgore Nix.
Kilgore Nix, originally scheduled to face Barrett Brown. He wanted this opportunity, but now he's going to have to prove it. And the match starts, and look at Malachi just taking it to Thunder. Got Slim 7 and Kilgore Nix trading blows in the other corner. And then you have Charles Crawford and Omega going at it. That makes you see Charles Crawford. He has a unique look. He's not even wearing wrestling tights. He just comes out here. He looks like he's just ready for a fight. But you have 6 men in here fighting for an opportunity, not for a title, Beard, but just for a match with Barrett Brown, because he is the king of Texas. He is 50 caliber, and everybody knows that he brings his opponent to new levels. He challenges them to be the best they can absolutely be, and even a loss against Barrett Brown is a win for your career. These 6 men all know that, and that's why they're fighting here tonight for an opportunity to face Barrett in November.
There is a reason that people wear shirts that say trained by Barrett Brown. He is one of the amazing people around the globe, one of the fantastic wrestlers that we have the opportunity occasionally to see on national or international television, actually.
That's right. He's become a regular in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Of Christian Wrestling Federation. We've seen him in AEW. We've seen him in WWE at times, actually, as well.
I tell you what, standing in the ring, watching each one of these guys come to the ring, the passion and excitement and desire that was in each one of these guys' eyes. These guys want this opportunity. They're not willing. Look at Barrett just posting up right in the alley. He is ready to see who he's going to face in 2 months.
Well, he doesn't take any opponent lightly. Even though he has the experience advantage, he does not take it lightly. So he's studying each one of these as well, not only to know how to beat them, but also how to bring the best out of them, how to take them to their limits.
Not just that, but he's had a hand in training every single one of the guys in the ring.
Absolutely right. And you look at this, Charles Crawford trying to get Omega over the top rope. The advantage someone like Omega has in this, even though he's not very heavy, he does have a low center of gravity. So you're having to pick him up and throw him over the top rope. And the key note, like you said in the introduction, Beard, is it's not just going over the top rope, but both feet have to hit the arena floor.
How many times have we seen somebody go over the top rope only to slide back in underneath the bottom rope?
Exactly. You could just do my old strategy and just cling onto the bottom rope.
One thing I'm super excited about is all 6 guys are staying in the ring. Nobody's cheaping out, nobody's trying to escape, and nobody's trying to take the easy road to the finish.
You're absolutely right, and that's a very good point, Beard. We're not seeing, because this isn't about being sneaky, this is about proving themselves to themselves and to the fans and to Barrett. And Thunder's in no man's land. There's a shot on Kilgore Nix. Oh, Slim 7 takes one to the bread basket. Oh, kick to the face. That rock
Thunder's out.
Thunder has been eliminated.
Thunder has been eliminated.
We are down to 5 men. We are down to 5 men, and Charles Crawford kind of looks like Charles Manson, honestly.
That was a massive headbutt.
Oh!
He has given everybody in the ring headbutts.
Now, he is also a graduate of the RWA Academy. He is in his rookie year. Oh! Bye-bye, Charles.
Charles Crawford has been eliminated.
We are down to the final 4. We've got Omega, we've got Malachi, we've got Kilgore Nix, and we've got Slim 7. I am anxious.
Malachi is taking it to both Kilgore Nix and Omega at the same time.
He is on fire.
He is driving. He's doing exactly.
Ripcord knee to the face. Kilgore Nix is rocked. Can he capitalize, though?
Every one of the other guys is out.
Oh, no. That's a bad move. You do not want to get up there. Somebody can knock you over and out. The name of the game is to stay on the ground until it's down to the final 2. Drop kick. Oh, Malachi is eliminated.
Malachi has been eliminated.
We are down to the final 3. Omega's got that look in his eyes, and not that weird one he normally has. This one's different. He calls out the Omega Code. The Omega Code. Get it, kid. This is your opportunity. No. Omega's been eliminated.
Omega has been eliminated.
We are down to the final 2, and Beard, now it's pinfall submission only. He went for his move, the Blossom Crusher. Now we hit double clothesline. Both men are down.
Josh Hudgens is in the ring.
Yeah, he's in the ring because now it's pinfall and submission.
He is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the last elimination is by pinfall or submission only.
Look at the intensity between these two. These two both RWA graduates. They have trained with each other. They know each other. And there's a bond there, but there's also friendly competition, and they see what's on the line. Barrett Brown, a match with Barrett Brown in November. Look at that! Running knee, is that gonna be enough? Pin him, kid! What are you waiting on? This is the move he told me about. Calls out the Blossom Crusher. What a match!
Your winner, facing Barrett Brown in November, Kilgore Nix.
Kilgore Kilgore Nix with an impressive showing, defeating not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 other opponents to earn this opportunity. And you gotta believe he is gonna make the best of it come November. I'm looking forward to seeing Kilgore Nix in action again. I'm looking forward to seeing Barrett Brown take him to the limit, and maybe he can take Barrett Brown to the limit too. We have got a tremendous pool of new talent coming into the Christian Wrestling Federation. This is just a taste of things to come. And look at this. A sign of respect. Kilgore Nix wants to shake the hand of Slim 7. Sportsmanship! The respect shown by these two. Slim 7 obviously disappointed that he didn't get the win, but he still had an impressive showing, and I am looking forward to seeing him in action again here in CWF. Now Barrett Brown and Kilgore Nix standing toe-to-toe. Barrett extends the olive branch. Kilgore Nix shakes his hand. You see the respect shown by both men. Barrett Brown saying, I'll see you in November. And we are looking forward to that match. But still to come tonight, our main event. We have Ryan Hart defending the CWF Texas title against Adam Asher, the Apocalypse.
That is a match worth writing home about, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we got one more in us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event.
I've got to wonder what his strategy is going to be in facing Ryan Hart here tonight. I've also got to wonder what Ryan Hart's strategy is going against the likes of Adam Asher. Here you see Hart's legacy coming to the ring. The Bible Club baby, Guardian, with his newly won interdenominational championship that he defeated Phil the Real Bishop for earlier in the evening. Ryan Hart, the CWF Texas champion. He also holds the Emilio Estevez trophy.
Something must change.
happy with Ryan Hart as we wait the official introduction from the Beard.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is for the CWF Texas Championship.
And I don't know what Reinhardt's thinking here, but he's sending Guardian to the back saying he's going to win this on his own, just like Guardian won his match on his own.
Weighing in at 260 pounds, from Purgatory, one half of the CWF Tag Team titles, Adam Asher, the Apocalypse. And to my left, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Amarillo, Texas, representing Hart's Legacy, your CWF Texas Champion, Ryan Hart.
Ryan Hart, CWF Texas Champion, defending his title here tonight against Adam Asher, the Apocalypse. And the match is officially underway. Collar and elbow tie up to start. Adam Asher, with the definite size and strength advantage, pushes Ryan Hart back to the corner. Breaks it up in two. Ryan Hart saying that Adam Asher pulled his chest hair, which is probably a sign that you need to shave before the match.
You're talking about the size and strength advantage. Ryan Hart is giving up 45 pounds in this ring.
He is, and that makes quite a difference, especially when you're being pinned by somebody. That's 45 extra pounds you're having to push off of your chest. And when you're tired, that is no small feat.
Adam Asher has been in this business, has been in this company for 22 years.
He has. He's seen it all. He's done it all. He's been all over the country. So numerous titles all over Texas, all over the Southwest, really. And his tag partner missing in action tonight, Tim, the Perfect Storm. The two of them have held countless tag titles, and he's no stranger to singles championships either. He's held titles here in CWF, in Texoma, VIP, anywhere in Texas wrestling, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Quick pin there.
Barely a one count, but I tell you what, Adam Asher he's saying, I got you this close, this close.
I think Adam Asher's playing a little mind games there, trying to get inside the head of Ryan Hart, saying how quickly he can get him. But Ryan Hart has been in this business for 16 years, as he mentioned earlier. He trained in Ohio Valley Wrestling. I don't think you're going to get into his head, really. So really, it's just a matter of who's going to get the upper hand, who's going to make the first mistake.
Here's the thing. We know that Adam Asher loves punishment. He loves getting, he says that he was built to get beat down.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. And I mentioned before you came over here, Beard, I question the decision of Ryan Hart to send the Guardian to the back. I understand a pride thing, an ego thing, but I'd want the big man in my corner.
I'll tell you what, he knew exactly what was going on. He rolled out with the quickness right there, leaving Adam Asher right in the center of the ring.
That is great ring awareness by Ryan Hart. He's taking his time. The only problem with this is while you're catching your breath, so is your opponent. But if he can slow the match down to his own pace, the thing is he doesn't want to wrestle at Adam Asher's pace. Adam Asher, though, he grabs him by the hair, pulls him back up onto the apron. Oh, hot shot! Got him!
That'll sting every single time.
It
and it
will.
gave Ryan Hart the upper hand.
Headlock takeover, and now Ryan Hart putting his weight on the chest of Adam Asher. Adam Asher pulling at the hair. He's just trying to get some advantage to get that weight off of him.
All night long, we've seen Ryan Hart and the Guardian trying to pull the wall over the guy's eyes. But Adam Asher is no stranger to every single one of the tricks that Reinhardt's going to pull.
As Adam Asher's pulled them all.
He was doing it just a second, pulling the hair, trying to loosen up that headlock.
Exactly. He's not your white meat baby face, if you will, the guy who's just going to follow the rules all the time. He's gotten success by breaking the rules or at least bending them to his favor time and time again. And if that's what he has to do tonight against Reinhardt, he will absolutely fight fire with fire.
If Reinhardt's going to play dirty, you can guarantee that Adam Asher is going to use the same advantages and come right back out with the same stuff.
I think Adam Asher at this point likes it when guys like Reinhardt cheat to mess with him, because then he feels fully justified in doing the same thing. You know, he's more of an Old Testament eye for an eye sort of guy. Reinhardt none too happy with the chants by the crowd.
The crowd is getting under his skin.
That it is. That could prove fatal tonight. He can't let that happen. Big splash in the corner. Now a big Beal. Look at that, no wasted motion, too.
2 count.
Adam Asher questioning the count of the referee. Oh, Greco-Roman eye poke. Headlock takedown again. Keeping him down. That's the name of the game, is you got to keep Adam Asher grounded. When you have a size disadvantage, you want to keep the man on the mat. And look at this, roll through. But the problem with that is Adam Asher is a former amateur wrestling champion, a state champion in Colorado. So being on the ground isn't necessarily advantageous. Oh! Those shots hurt me every time, just hearing them. Oh, right in the nipple.
Double vertical chop.
Oh, he's calling for his signature power slam. Oh, great ring awareness by Reinhardt. Throws him into the middle turnbuckle.
Dirty, but not illegal.
Very effective. Now he's driving him into the corner. Referee Aaron Scott administering the 5 count. Reinhardt breaks it 4. Here we have a headlock takeover again. He keeps going. He's consistent on his strategy. Lay on him, wear him out.
He is working that neck. We know that Adam Asher was out for the last week with sinus infections, and I talked to him earlier today. He is not at 100% in that head.
He is not. And I don't know if you're aware of this, Beard, but Adam Asher has previously suffered a broken neck. So keep going with that torque. When he pulls him over, he could possibly re-injure that neck again. Oh! Big clothesline!
Massive train.
Back elbow. Now he's calling for that power slam again. Is it? Oh! Hart had that telegraphed. What's he doing here? Is he going for it? He's going for a Mahi stroke cradle. Mahi stroke cradle. 2. I thought he had him. Ducks. Uh-oh.
He's got him up. Adam Asher has him up on his shoulders. Reinhardt got down.
Side effect. Is that going to be enough? 2. Oh. 2.5.
Second kick out by Adam Asher.
That was just instinct. That's 22 years of instinct telling him to kick out right there. Like you mentioned, Adam Asher not at 100% right now. Goes for the kick. Maybe setting up for the stunner. Ducks the line. Double clothesline.
Both men are down.
Both men down.
Aaron's starting the 10 count.
Adam Asher banging on the ground, hoping to get the crowd behind him. He feeds off that energy. It's amazing what hearing people chant your name can do for your energy, for your adrenaline. And it is pumping right now. Oh, big shot by Hart. I wouldn't want to trade blows with Adam Asher even at this state, though. Oh, big forearm. Notice Hart's throwing punches. And Adam Asher's hit the forearm, which is nice and legal. Big clubbing blow. Goes block. Oh, slapped him. Oh, big forearm there. Another forearm. Adam Asher shoots him into the corner.
Oh, he's calling for it.
What's he going to go for here? Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Referee
Aaron is
squashed. Stunner.
Big, huge stunner to Apex.
I don't think he got all of it, though. Taking time to pose. This is not good. Super kick.
He's down.
Both men are down. Technically, what is Johnny Lawless doing here?
3.
He's got a ref shirt on. He's not a referee. This is not. What? How is this? Is this Johnny Lawless' way of getting back at Ryan Hart?
And new CWF Texas champion, Adam Asher.
This is egregious. Wait a minute. Aaron Scott just tore his hand down. Arguing going on here between Johnny Lawless and referee Aaron Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a clarification from referee Aaron Scott. All 4 shoulders were on the mat until the last second when Ryan Hart's shoulder came up with a kick out. Still, CWF Texas champion, Ryan Hart.
Ryan Hart, by the skin of his teeth, held on to the CWF Texas title on a technicality. Both men's shoulders were down. They were technically covering each other. And at the last second, from a vantage point that I could not see, but original referee Aaron Scott could, Ryan Hart moved his shoulder up. Therefore, he technically got the pin on Adam Asher and retains his title tonight. Johnny Lawless came in wearing a ref shirt, trying to interject and make the pin count. However, Aaron Scott's referee was the assigned referee, and therefore his decision is the final decision. And now you see a stare down between Texas champion Ryan Hart and CWF champion Johnny Lawless. There is no love lost between these two. We have seen this brewing for months. And Ryan Hart raising up his Texas title, saying, I still got it. But Johnny Lawless raises his title even higher, saying, you may be the Texas champ, but I'm the CWF champ. Johnny Lawless may have gotten the last word in that exchange. Ryan Hart walks out the victor, but he looks none too happy right now. And I can't wait to see these two continue this feud, see where this is going. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have had. We have a new interdenominational champion. We have Kilgore Nicks scheduled to face Barrett Brown in November, and still your CWF Texas champion, Ryan Hart. He got the win, but the moral victory is there with Johnny Lawless. What a night of action, ladies and gentlemen.